entrepreneurial side. How do you try and evolve that? The Kasi economy thriving despite challenges faced by many township communities. Estimated, listen to this, estimated around 150 billion rand in cash is spent at Spaza shops every single year. Yes, you've got the big retailers, you've got Shoprite, you've got Pick and Pay, trying to tap into the township economy. So there's definitely something there, but I would contend it's a largely misunderstood market. So let's try and understand a bit more about this. What a pleasure to have Brian Makwaiba creating the Spaza shop app, Vuleka. Morning, Brian. Good to have you with us. I hope you can hear me. Hello to you, Brian. So brilliant idea. I had a quick look at it. Where did the idea come from for you? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm very well, my friend. Go ahead. So this app seems to map out so nicely the informal sector market, the market that these big retailers are trying to get into. Where did the idea come from?
So the idea came from a business that we ran previously that was introducing products into townships. And in introducing these products, we found out or discovered that the channel to get to the customers were the actual informal businesses. So we solved for their problems in order to get brands, products directly to the customers.
So is this a business to business? Is this B2B, or is this business to customer? Which way are you angling this?
So this is a B2B platform that works in a number of ways for like the Spaza shop owner or the informal business owner. Like firstly, what we do is that we aggregate the orders of the goods that they sell. We bulk buy those orders because they usually work in silos. So when they're working in silos, it means that they don't get the benefit of bulk buying or of discounts. When we've done that, we do the warehousing and we do the last mile delivery. So the shop owners don't have to leave their shops in order to get these goods delivered to them. However, apart from doing just the buying and the selling of the goods, what we're doing in the background is where it actually gets quite interesting. So we build profiles for these business owners, essentially based on the buying and selling history. These profiles allow us to extend credit to them. So a lot of these businesses are cash-based businesses, and they don't have access to the traditional lending or credit from the traditional corporates. So we extend credit based on the buying and selling history, and we create a profile for this guy so that he actually has a digital footprint.
And I mean, when you take a look at the Vuleka platform as well, I imagine you're tying in not just the B2B, not just the potential of extending credit to get a business going, but that's all based on the insights that you have as well for each of those profiles. So this is not irresponsible lending. You're not a bank going out there, look, here's what we're going to give you, regardless of the size. This is tailor-made for a business in a Kasi economy as well. Give me some of the success stories. How long has this been around, and how many businesses do you think have succeeded as a result of this?
So we've been around for about 5 years now. We started the company in about 2017. On our database, we've got just over 7,000 informal businesses. We have moved from just the Spaza shops now. We are also extending into other informal businesses, meaning the people that sell food, so the Kasi food places, taverns, shebeens, and the like, all other types of informal businesses that are within the informal sector. We still have, like I said, we're still going strong with just over 7,000 of these businesses on our books.
I mean, it's growing as it is sort of year on year. I'm taking a look here at Vuleka.com. So a very, very user-friendly Mobi site as well. But what I'm struggling to see, and maybe it's because I've only just logged onto this a few moments ago, Brian, is if someone's watching now, informal sector, as you say, you're expanding into not just the Spaza shops, you're expanding even away from that. How can someone become part of the platform? Do they need to qualify? Do they need to have a successful business already? Do they need to be registered with CIPC, for example? Who is your target market in a case like this?
Okay, so we actually vary the customers that we've got. They don't necessarily need to be registered with CIPC. However, for us to be able to extend or lend the credit, they do need to be registered. However, any type of informal business would actually be onboarded onto our platform. The way that the onboarding happens is in a number of ways. Like, firstly, we've got agents on the ground that go out to these informal businesses to onboard them. So you don't have to necessarily be tech savvy. Someone will come to you to onboard you onto the platform and show you how the platform works. The other way is that we've got a WhatsApp number that they use for communication. So we've got a team that actually sits on the phone with that number that can communicate with customers that are more, that find it easier to communicate like on WhatsApp. If we've got more tech savvy customers, then we've got a mobile app that they can download and they can use that to actually register onto the platform.
Yeah, I mean, I was just taking a look as you and I were talking at the start a few minutes ago. I found Vuleka.com very easy. I just simply Googled the Vuleka platform, and there it is for me. I want to just end off by asking about the training that you can give to business owners as well, Brian, because we all know the staggeringly high statistics of the number of businesses who fail. Often it's a very good idea, but you've got someone who doesn't know how to run a good idea or turn a hobby into a business. And I see you offer the training as well. Why is that so important?
So it's important to actually have sustainability of the business. I mean, like you say, we've got on the one side a very high unemployment rate, and the easiest way for someone to get sustenance is to start a small business. So the training we offer is usually in partnership with training providers. So we're not very specifically skilled in that. So we partner up with people to come in and give the training. We're also part of some programs that come from government, from corporates, that also offer this training. So what we do is that we get people and then we get them onto those programs.
It's very, very clever. It looks like it's very easy to use. I was playing around with it now. Brian, congratulations to you and your team. I know it's not a new idea. You've been around for a couple of years, but the Kasi economy is so very, very important, especially from the entrepreneurial side. That was Brian Makwaiba, Managing Director at the Vuleka platform. Just go and Google it. Very easy, Vuleka platform, and you'll find all the details there. Even